Hey FlossTube, Janelle here with coffee, wine, and stitching time. I left my drink in the other room. Oh well, that's okay. Today is Monday, September 15th, and this is my FlossTube about cross stitching and yarn and all the other good things in my life. So how are you all doing? I am coming back to you in 2 weeks like I said I would. I don't know if I said I was going to come back on the weekend or what, but hey, it's Monday and I'm back. I am starting a new adventure with work a little bit, a new schedule. So I've been thinking about it for a while, thinking that would be kind of cool, but oh, do I really want to do it? 4 10-hour days, and so I'm taking Mondays off. So I had my first Flex Monday adventure today. I got up leisurely this morning, had some coffee, did some cross stitching. I went to go make a nail appointment. The person who I wanted to see wasn't there, so I have to do that tomorrow, but that's okay. So I went and saw the new Downton Abbey movie, and now I'm home. So, grocery shopping. I figured I can run some of my errands on Mondays now instead of all on the weekends, so that'll be fun. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do 10-hour days for work, but I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Like I said, today is my first Monday adventure. Let's just get down to it, shall we? I have some progress, but I don't have a lot of progress. I don't remember if I don't think I did have these started. Last time I left off, I think my last one was before I was gonna go to a lock-in, and yeah, I didn't. Did I go to that lock-in? I don't remember. I don't think I did, because otherwise I think I would have put all this away. So I went to a lock-in at Be Woolen. I had a couple of busy weeks at work. I did some cross stitching. I cleaned my house. I went and I think, did we go see the baby? Yeah. We went to the fair, the Ridgeland, Wisconsin little fair. Yeah, we've had some fun. And yeah, you know what? It was Labor Day. So no, I hadn't done any of those things yet. This was all after Labor Day. I did all that stuff. So I did some fun things this last couple weeks. So let's get started, shall we? Okay, we'll show progress first. So one of the things that I did when I went to the lock-in, I brought my Jane wide stripe cardigan. And I got to the point where I am ready for the color change. So just to kind of remind you all what this is the Jane Wide Stripe cardigan was by String NYC. I don't know how they actually string yarns. I don't think they actually make these yarns anymore, but this is the Jane Wide Stripe cardigan. So there's that. Here's a little bit more close-up version of it, and there's 1 2 3 4 5 colors. So I was starting my 5th color. So this is the front of it. I was doing the 2 panels in the front at the same time, and I'm ready to do the shoulders. So I'm getting there, and then I have to do the back, which is just going to be across the back. But I ran into a snafu, and my next color is supposed to be charcoal, this color. However, when I went to go pull it out of the bag and look at it, one is Geneva and one's Dolcetto Decay. Not good. Not good. 2 different kinds of yarn, same color. What the heck? So I went on a mission. I hunted and hunted and hunted for like a day and a half. But my hunting worked. Actually, it was a Saturday, and Michelle from Be Woolen was looking for me to see in her stash and all that, and all these places to see if we could find one of these, just so we had it to match. But then I looked at the picture a little closer also, and if you look at this picture a little closer, you'll see that I have to pick up for the sleeves, and then I also pick up for the ribbing. Oh no, I don't pick up for the ribbing. No, because the ribbing's done already. This is it. But I have to pick up for the sleeves. And the sleeves are gonna be that color. Well, I kind of, after I got to thinking about it, I did find a yarn shop I found Nan's Needleworks in Horseshoe Bay, Texas, that had this yarn. It's not found very many places. I started this project like 2 or 3 years ago. So I did find the gray Dolcetto DK, and I got 3 of them just in case the dye lot was way off. And I need a little extra for my arms. And I can do that with this sweater, although I was thinking, so this might just go for something else. They also had the ebony, the black that is on the bottom here. And I thought that would really like anchor it. So instead of having a different color on the top and then different color sleeves, I thought, let's anchor it. Let's have the black on the bottom, the black on the top, and the black on the sleeves. So I got some ebony so I would have enough to do all that. And again, just in case I had dye lot difference, I just got 3, enough to do the bottom, and then I can figure out what I need for this, or the top, and then I can figure out what I need for the sleeves. So my advice to everybody with this is great progress, because I'm ready to change it, and I'm getting ready to start the ebony on the top there for the shoulder, across the shoulders. But my advice to anybody who starts a project: double check your yarn, buy extra. Buying extra gets you, a lot of yarn, but you might want to, especially if it's a sweater, buy extra just to be safe. So pretty darn excited. I think that is going to be a lot better to anchor it with that rather than something that's just like slightly off. Yeah, I'm happy with that decision. So that is my first tidbit of information and updates. Oh, and I had all these ends. I had a ton of like ends all hanging down. The only ends I have now are the cream ending ends at the top there. So I also sewed in all those ends. All right, the next thing I did is I worked on my brioche hats, and this is the Harlow. Well, it's the Harlow flip with a Janelle twist. So I'm making some tracks here. It's looking pretty good. It is a slow moving hat, but I'm making some tracks, and today is September 15th, Knit a Hat Day. So I'll be sitting down and watching TV tonight and knitting on this. And this, I'm just using Lamb's Pride. I think I might be even superwash. Where is it? I got an extra one of them here. Yeah, Lamb's Pride Superwash from Brown Sheep Company. And I'm using Desert Flower and Gray Heather. And of course I have a fun pom-pom to go with it. So there's that. And then I started another hat. This is Jennifer's hat, I'm calling it. And this is yarn that we picked out in, Kansas City. I don't know if we were in Kansas or Missouri. I don't know. All I know is we were in Kansas City. And this, I don't have the tag. Oh, there it is. This is a Zauberball. It's a Zauberball Crazy. So yeah, and I decided to use sockhead. Here's the picture of what sockhead looks like, and here is the start to sockhead. So there is the hat started. So I'm excited for that. I made some progress with yarn. And so my next official big finish is going to be the Jane wide stripe cardigan. Let's see. Cross stitch. Are you guys ready for this? Okay, let's do that later. This is Poltergeist Pirates. Hold please. Glendon Place. Poltergeist Pirates. I'm sorry for the glare on that, but I'm using Markup XP for this, so let me bring up my Markup XP. Last time, I believe I was, if my memory serves me correctly, I was at 7.32%, or maybe it was 7.23. It was like 7%. And my goal that I said to myself is I want to try to do average 1% a day. Well, I'm accomplishing that goal. I have 2 page finishes and I am at 21.32%. Are you guys ready for this amazement? And this is on the called for color. This is Bang 28 count fabric. And there it is. So the 2 pages are this, they stop at this line. I was starting to go up a little bit and I was starting to get a little confused. So that's when I decided, I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna do a page. So yeah, I have like 3 stitches over there, but I have 2 page finishes. So I am super excited. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go up next and do these next 2 pages, or if I'm gonna go over here and do this first and then the moon. Oh, I don't know. I'm torn between going up and doing the basket with, let's see. I'm torn on going over and doing the serpent head with this guy and over here, or going up here and doing this and this. So I know I'm not gonna like venture over that way yet. I'm just trying to figure out, and I know I'm not gonna go down and do the rest of the boat or anything like that. I'm just gonna, it's like, it stops right there. So I'm trying to figure out, yeah, it's right about there is where I have to like figure out. So stay tuned. I am rocking and rolling on this. This is my September focus piece, and I am absolutely loving it. I'm having so much fun doing it. So yeah. All right, that's what I have for progress. Should we get into, I have a FFO. So when I was down at Welcome Weekend last, I brought some things down, you know, my fails. I did not get up in I'm using my handy dandy little hatchet from Jenny, the Quilt Junkie. I did not get up into my sewing room to do any of those FFOs yet, but I have a feeling that'll be coming within the next month. I have the urge to get up there, but right now I am so hyper focused on this pirate ship that I don't know what I'm gonna, it's hard to get away. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, so I dropped off, I had 2 finishes. I showed you one of them. She had it done before the next day. So, and the other one, she was gonna take back and finish. And I'm opening it for the first time, so I'm very excited. She packed it so cute with some paper, a little envelope with the total and all that. Cool. And this is Lynn Frandl. So she works down at Welcome Stitchery, but she does finishing also. oh my gosh, this turned out so cute. And she did exactly what I wanted done. Oh my gosh, she made my vision come alive. Okay, she had it in this cute little bag. All right, are we ready? So I wanted to have, look at this. I wanted ribbon around it, but I didn't want the ribbon ruched. I wanted it to be straight. And I was having a hard time with my corners and getting them so they looked nice. And oh my gosh, she did such a good job. And here's the back, and she put a little fuzziness on there, and she found a little reindeer charm. So here's a little reindeer charm with a 2025 on it. That is so cute. Lynn, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. And she stuffed it so good. This is amazing. All right. Oh, Lynn, you are amazing. This looks so good. I am so happy to be able to display this for Christmas this year. And now I'm intrigued to try the other one and see if I can make it work, or I might be sending you more. Thank you, Lynn. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. All right. Okay, let's get into haul next, shall we? Let's flip back over to yarn. Oh, no. Let's go over here. I got, I'll do yarn last because I have a plant that kind of ties into plans. So I must have missed one of my invoices from Thread the Needle Stitchery, because I got, all of a sudden I saw a PayPal notice for, because I'm part of the Floss of the Month Harry Potter themed Athena's monthly floss pack kind of deal. I don't remember the official name of it, but anyways, I got July and, I got August and September. All right, so the August is the burrow, and here, so if you want to take a screenshot and see the colors, these are what they are. We have the Gentle Art Acorn, Gentle Art Ginger Snap, Gentle Art Sarsaparilla, Classic Colorworks Old Oak Tree, and Classic Colorworks German Chocolate. So that is the burrow. Then we have September Durmstrang. I thought Durmstrang. No, it's Durmstrang. Okay. And this is, here are the colors. We have some Gentle Arts and Classic Colorworks, and here they are. We've got Witching Hour, Carriage Black by the Gentle Art. Then Classic Colorworks, we have Rod and Reel, Manor Red, and Shabby Sheep. That kind of looks like my Jane Y Stripe cardigan. Maybe I'm part of Durmstrang. I doubt it. Anyway, so that's cool. All right, next. This one I took, oh, I gotta put that back in there. This one I took out of the package so I didn't have to like open it on camera. This was an order from Welcome Stitchery, and I was watching one of their Wednesday, Welcome Wednesdays, and I must have been in the Christmas mood. And Shannon Christine, because I got Shannon Christine Woodland Winter. Isn't that cute? This might be a duplicate. I might have ordered this from somebody else too. And then we have Small Nutcracker 3. There are actually 1, 2, and 3. I only got 2 of them because I like the green one and I like the red one. And this one's Small Nutcracker, so I didn't get 2. And then she had this fabric from Atomic Ranch, and it was this pretty sky blue. It is called Blue Ridge by Atomic Ranch. That's really pretty true to color there. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that. All right, so then I got my Knit Nation newspaper. It's like a newspaper, but it's kind of like a magazine. You open it up and there's like all these articles, and there's even like a crossword on the back. So that's pretty cool. Love that. All right, then my last piece of haul is from Lock-In. Okay, I'm calling this the Wednesday collection because the day before I went to the Lock-In, I think it was Saturday the 6th, I finished the Wednesday series on TV, on Netflix or whatever it was on. And when I was shopping, I was like, oh, okay. Well, all the colors that I was looking at all kind of jived with the whole Wednesday theme. So I'm calling this my Wednesday collection. And I don't have, some of this I do not have any plans for whatsoever. It was just, it looked good. And actually I still, it was the apple cider donuts that we got. I'm not sure if that's still good or not. I forgot that was in there. And for our parting gift, we got, we got $10 off our purchase, and then we were able to pick out one of these, Zauber balls, or, not Zauber balls. Schopel. So it's one of these that have like the different colors on them. And I had a hard time deciding. So this was the first one that I loved, and I got these two. And then I looked and I saw these two, but then I looked and I saw these two. I don't know. I had to get them all. It was meant to be. And then somebody, my friend Jen had some yarn that she had purchased, and I was like, what is that? And it was a really cool color, and I went to go find it, and I picked it up and I was looking at it, but then this intrigued me instead. This is called Nimbus Gray, and it's Malabrigo Rios, and this is where my Wednesday vision began. So I got 3 of these, and this is, I have no clue what I'm gonna do with this. So I got 3 of those, but to go with it, I found some Cascade Marrakesh in this plummy color, Eggplant. And then I found more Marrakesh in Taupe. And I was like, okay, wow, that's really cool. So these all together, I don't know what this is gonna become someday, but aren't these just, I think it's very fun, and it's gonna be hauntingly amazing. And then this was in the clearance, their Be Well and DK, and I knew I had one of these already, and I'm like, I'm not gonna run out of yarn again, so I got another one of those. And then these, so I'll throw a picture of it here with the name of it. I can't, you know what, let me find it really quick, because it's actually, I purchased the pattern for it that day, so I know it is here, and I'll pull it up and show it to you. Oh, that's for the Lock-In. Let me find the right one here. Oh, okay, well, let me look another way. Okay, well, I'm gonna need both of these anyways, so let's see, we'll download that one. Oh, I have to sign in. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's go back here. Okay. I'll get there. I really will. I promise. Let me do it a different way. I just have to find my Ravelry. Where's my Ravelry? I'm gonna find it as soon as I'm about ready to give up, but I feel like I'm gonna find it first. I know it's here because I've used it multiple times. I don't use my iPad often, so it's like I click on 3 things on my iPad and I know exactly where those things are. So when I go to try to do something new or different, then I'm like, hey, where did that go? I thought everything was alphabetical. All right, let's see. Okay, it's not an app. Well, all right. The one is called Winterland. So let me go back to my email here and let's see if I can get in here. Oh, well, that was easy. Okay, so this first one is called Winterland by Nadia Kretchen-Lechen. And this is a wrap. There we go. And Holly at the shop had it made, and she had it made in, I don't know if she had it made in these specific colors, but they were very close. These are La Jolla, and this one is Smokes on You and 5 Years Baby. And I thought that was going to be really cool in those colors. There's a little bit of it's like there's some different textures in there, and it was so pretty. It was like I had to do it. Okay, then the other one that I got was this one, and this is Cross Keys Cowl, and they have a this is from Narrow Path Designs, Cross Keys Cowl. They have a cowl along starting this Thursday, and there's a little bit of brioche in this one, and I thought that was really cool. And as soon as I walked out to the shop to go pick up my ball of yarn, I saw this. Now this is Nifty Cotton from Cascade, and it is called Ink, and it's Nifty Cotton Color Effects or something like that. I thought that was really cool, and so I found this to go with it. So this is going to be that cowl. I think it'll be really cool. So wherever it's just white is going to be the dark. I think it's really cool. So there we are. Or maybe, yeah, because this is the main color and then this is that other color. So there we are. That's what I got. Those are the things. Plans. So today, knit a hat day. Gonna go knit a hat. And then, I got these little frog stoppers for, I didn't have any frogs in my stash, and I looked, so I gotta use the frog stoppers on Jennifer's hat. So I gotta get those on there. So yes, okay, so today, knit a hat day. Then Thursday I'm going to darn it anyway with some friends, and it's the birthday Thursday, so we can celebrate Denise's birthday. And then on, there's something else. Oh, I have a birthday, another neighborhood party going on Saturday. But I might go to another lock-in during the day because the party's at night. That's as far as I got for this week. The following week, I don't know. I have to start gearing up, and I have a retreat coming up the first weekend in October, Floss Friends, down in Osage, Iowa at Stitchery Nook. So I'm going to do that. So we have to gear up and start packing some stuff up for that. And I think I'm going to bring some Halloween stuff. Oh, but for stitching for the next 2 weeks, I am going to attempt to get 2 more pages done on this, whether it be over here or up here. So that's super exciting for me. And then if I could stick to that percent a day, granted it's like 80%, it's still 80 days, but I would love to finish that this year. I don't know. I don't think that's gonna be realistic because I really do want to work on some other stitching as well. I want to work on some my October stitching, and then I have some November stitching, and I have 2 retreats that I'm going to in November. One in Tennessee, Pigeon Forge, the needle stitchery, at Dollywood, or not at Dollywood, but in Pigeon Forge, but going to Dollywood. And then also a knitting retreat getaway in Bemidji. So I have 2 of those, 2 things coming up in November as well. So, and I think I'm gonna bring some, I have 2 quilts and the binding's attached. I just have to hand whip it around. So I might bring those two quilts to finish binding on that retreat too. I don't know, so many ideas, so many plans. We'll see what actually happens, but so far I've been staying on track, which was really good. I have needlework market, or whatever it's called, orders that'll be coming soon. I have a big one coming. And then, oh, I know I'll be getting another order that I have a pre-order for. I'll be getting that at the Floss Friends retreat. So there we are. Look at that, half hour. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Oh, I just love my Wednesday collection also. Isn't that just, it's fun. All right, have a wonderful rest of your day, everybody. Smile, sparkle, shine. I'll see you in a couple weeks.